6 months ago, I made a decision that most people only think about for a few minutes and then forget. I stopped using Windows completely and moved to Linux Mint 22 as my only operating system. No dual boot, no backup plan, just Linux every single day. At the time, I didn't know if I would stick with it. I just wanted to see what would happen if I actually committed instead of treating Linux like a side experiment. Now, 6 months later, I've had more than enough time to make a real decision. And here's the simple truth. I didn't go back to Windows. Not because Windows is bad, not because Linux is perfect, but because something changed in the way I use my computer, and once that shift happens, it's very hard to ignore. Let me explain what I mean. At the beginning, everything felt slightly unfamiliar. Not difficult, just different. The layout, the settings, the way software is installed, even small things like how updates work. You notice all of it in the first few days. But then, something interesting happens. The friction fades. You stop comparing everything to Windows and you start using the system for what it is. And that's when Linux Mint started to feel normal. Not impressive, not experimental, just normal. Daily usage was the first big checkpoint. Browsing felt identical. Chrome, Firefox, everything worked exactly the same. Email, YouTube, cloud tools, nothing changed. If your work lives in a browser, Linux doesn't feel like a switch at all. File management settled in quickly too. Drag and drop, folders, external drives, everything behaved the way you expect. There wasn't a moment where I felt lost. It just worked. Then came software. This is where most people expect Linux to fall apart. But for the kind of work I actually do, that didn't happen. Writing, documents, spreadsheets, PDFs, media playback, screen recording, all of it was covered. Were the tools identical to Windows? No. But that turned out to be the wrong question. The real question became, do they get the job done? And most of the time, the answer was yes. At some point, I stopped thinking in terms of, I need this specific app. Instead, I started thinking in terms of tasks. I need to write something. I need to edit a video. I need to organize files. And once you think like that, the operating system matters a lot less than you expect. Now let's talk about something that surprised me more than anything else. Stability. Linux Mint was quiet. No forced restarts, no sudden update interruptions, no moments where the system decides it needs your attention right now. It just stayed out of the way. And I didn't realize how valuable that was until I stopped dealing with it. On Windows, even when things are working fine, there's always a sense that something might interrupt you. An update, a restart, a background process, a notification you didn't ask for. On Linux Mint, that feeling disappeared. The system felt like it belonged to me, not the other way around. Performance played a role too. The system stayed responsive. Even over time, it didn't slow down in the way Windows sometimes does. Boot times were consistent, applications opened quickly, resource usage stayed low. It felt efficient, not overloaded. But here's where I want to be completely honest. There were things I missed. Some Windows applications simply don't have perfect equivalents on Linux. In some cases, you can find alternatives. In others, you have to adjust your workflow. Gaming was one of those areas. A lot of games worked better than I expected, especially with Steam and Proton. But not everything worked. Some multiplayer titles were still locked to Windows because of anti-cheat systems. If your main use case is competitive gaming, Windows still has the advantage. That hasn't changed. There were also moments where I had to look things up. Not everything is as straightforward as Windows, especially if you run into a problem. Sometimes you end up reading forums, trying solutions, understanding what's actually happening. That's part of the Linux experience. It doesn't hide everything from you. At first, that feels like a downside, but over time, it becomes a kind of strength. You understand your system a little more. You're not just clicking through things blindly. And that leads to a bigger point. Linux changes your relationship with your computer. On Windows, the system feels like a product you're using. On Linux, it feels more like a tool that you control. That difference is subtle, but once you notice it, it's hard to go back. Now, after 6 months, I had a choice. Go back to Windows, where everything is familiar, widely supported, and universally compatible, or stay on Linux Mint, where things are slightly different, sometimes less polished, but more controlled and more predictable. And when I looked at my actual daily usage, the decision became clear. I wasn't missing anything important. The things I missed were occasional, not essential. The things I gained were constant. Less interruption, more control, a calmer system overall. And that balance is what made the difference. So, I didn't go back. Not because Linux is perfect, not because Windows is unusable, but because for the way I use a computer, Linux Mint simply made more sense. Now, this doesn't mean everyone should switch. If your work depends on specific Windows-only software, forcing Linux into your workflow might create more problems than it solves. If you rely heavily on certain games or tools that don't run on Linux, Windows is still the better choice. But if your usage is flexible, if most of what you do can be done in a browser or with general-purpose tools, Linux is no longer a compromise. It's a real option. And in some ways, it's a better one. The biggest takeaway from these 6 months wasn't about features or performance. It was about realizing how much of my computing habits were based on familiarity, not necessity. I stayed on Windows for years because it was what I knew, not because it was the only thing that worked. Once that idea breaks, everything changes. Switching to Linux stops feeling risky. It starts feeling logical. So when people ask me now, are you going back to Windows? The answer is simple. No, because at this point, going back would feel like giving up something I didn't even know I needed until I experienced it. And that's probably the most honest way to describe this entire journey. Not a dramatic switch, not a perfect system, just a quieter, more controlled way to use a computer. And once you get used to that, it's very hard to let go.